Hello homeschoolers. I just come on and see how everyone is doing with term 1 and be a little bit of a voice of reassurance if I can be, and to let you guys know something very exciting for those that are just starting out, those that have little ones that haven't quite started school yet, and for those that are in the higher grades. My personal opinion and what I found has and hasn't worked. As I mentioned, I'd love to share that. Use what you want to use and lose what you don't want to use. I have a little one, not quite ready for grade 1 yet, 4 years old. Technically that would be grade, I don't know, we have R, and R. So it gets complicated. But the nice thing with that is that it gets them going to the same school where they will eventually be enrolled, possibly into grade 1. So it's basically almost like preschool, but in the same environment. So they get used to that. And they start off in play clothes, and then they go into something a bit more comfortable, and then eventually they in their full uniform. For that age group, there's a very nice curriculum that I would love to recommend. Link it in the description below. It's a nature-based curriculum, fundamental stages. It's beautiful for busybodies. I want to say boys, but we have busy girls as well. Just to be out in nature. It is summertime here in South Africa, so it's a great time to start it. Sorry about the noise in the background. If you can hear it, we just have my little toddler play. Curriculum, it sort of takes you outside. It helps you to go and explore bugs, explore butterflies and the whole system behind it. I don't want to give too much away, but I will link it in my description, and then you can contact the creator and take it from there. Then for grades such as grade 1, for us, we started with Think Digital Academy. So I didn't mention that in my last video because we were just working on some things. I am now soon going to be registered as an online tutor with the online school. I'm not being paid to as a tutor at all. My aim and passion and goal to be on there with my contact details is for parents to contact me for guidance, and it will just be me sharing my passion and motivating you in various aspects, because I have dealt with children with ADHD, children that have possibly come from a difficult family background. Obviously everybody is different, and so I've had the privilege of experiencing dealing with different personalities, whether teaching them myself or just helping moms, or experiencing what other moms are experiencing, just chatting to them about their challenges. And so I really feel like I've gained a lot, and I've also learned a lot from others on what has and hasn't worked for them. So whatever I say, choose what works for you and lose the rest. It's just a personal opinion, and I'm just here to help. I'm extremely passionate that every child deserves the best education that's suitable for them. Sometimes schooling is maybe the option that you want to look at, but I just want to reassure you that I think the most common thing I hear parents say is that I can't teach my own child, and they sometimes say, I think they'll end up hurt because the strain just gets too much. I think everybody had a slight experience of that in COVID when they were stuck indoors and not being used to being around their families 24/7. So maybe it's just a case of getting used to that and navigating through that. But let me reassure you that as their parent, or maybe you're the grandparent that's taking charge in this, or the dad, just somebody that's been in their life, or otherwise will be in their life if you've been employed as a tutor, you will get to know that child better than anybody else because you will be with them for most of the time. So take advantage of that. Explore what their interests are. Explore how do they learn. Are they visual? Are they very studious? I do have a child that is very punctual, and that's just who they are. That's their nature. So taking them out in the garden and wanting to do sort of nature walks and things like that, when they know that it's technically school time and they want to follow the suggested guideline for the day, that is stressful to them. Whereas other children would love the opportunity for somebody to pull them away from their books. So, sorry, did I knock my mic? So yeah, really take advantage and see where their interests lie. Are they arty? Do they have sort of a technical mind? So we did Think Digital Academy. So I digress a bit. I really like to rather speak to you guys unscripted. I feel maybe it comes across a bit more naturally, but I do apologize if I hop a little bit from here to there. I will put key chapters, so just skip ahead or, yeah. Okay, so we do Think Digital Academy. We started that from grade 1. What it is, in a nutshell, is that it's pre-recorded lessons by South African teachers. There are different options that you can choose of curriculums. We like to stay with what's being taught in South Africa, which is CAPS, C-A-P-S. It's the one that's used in South Africa. And so basically whatever kids in public schools will be learning this week, our online tutors will be learning as well. The benefit of it is that, as I said, it is pre-recorded. So you can skip ahead or you can go over it again. At the end of each lesson, there is a quiz, which it doesn't count for anything except that it can help the student and the tutor to gauge how much the child understood, where they went wrong. Do we need to go over it again? We have access to so many things. So if they are stuck on a particular, maybe, some of us get stumped by the 8 times table. So then go onto YouTube, find the song of the 8 times table. There are also 2 shows that I would recommend, and I'll try and link it below as well. The one is called Number Blocks, and the other one is Alpha Blocks. I think there's one on shapes as well. But in my experience, those 2 shows have been incredible. The creators of those shows honestly just know how to really reach. My child started watching it from, the youngest one, from a young age, and it just really helps to get the concept of maths. So I would recommend that. Okay, I know, again, I might be stepping on someone's toe. Some people are very much anti-screen time, and I get it. And that might also be one of the reasons why it's something that you don't want to do. But let me just reassure you that with Think Digital Academy, you do still need school books. You'll see in my previous video that I showed you how to cover those school books with covers that last a lifetime. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and have a look if you are covering books. So there is still writing, there is still drawing, painting, all of those things. It's still done in the book. The only difference is you're not sitting in a classroom surrounded by kids looking at a teacher in front of a chalkboard. You're listening to a pre-recorded lesson online. So yes, it is in front of the screen, but limit that. Obviously, school finishes at a certain time, and then let them go outside. And they do obviously have their break times and stuff like that as well. Okay, so let's get to the exciting bit. With me being registered as an online tutor, I have a promo code. So if you'd like to join, I will link my promo code in the bottom. If you click on that and you register through that, you do get, please, if it's not for you, please do share with others. Why should we pay full price when there's a promo code available? Also, I can lead you to a 14-day free trial. So if you want to maybe just comment and ask me for the details on that, I'll get back to you on that. And you can try it out first. Just bear in mind that those 14 days don't count towards anything. It's just a test, and it's a good one. So if you aren't sure if this is going to work for your child, let them have a test run and have a look. There are also, like I said, there are helplines on there, and you're welcome to contact. I'll show you what I've learned. So my first one is done with school. We have 9-year age gaps between all our children, and then there have been just a few in between that I've assisted. So we really have found that it works. It is the number one online. Yeah, I can brag a little bit about that on their behalf. There's regular assessments, just like you would at school. So exams, ultimately. And it's a case of where the child they have study notes, they click on, they start their assessment, and it's almost the same as doing an exam at school, except it's online. It is also monitored. There's no copying and pasting from AI. So that's also, you can't cheat, which is very nice. So perhaps at school, kids could, rewrite a little bit of AI's recommended words and things like that. So here you can't. So it bypasses that, which is very nice. What else can I say? Yeah, so I just wanted to come on and again just say keep going. I will try and link some clips that we've been doing with my little one. At the moment, he knows his ABCs quite well and counting, but we're just having some absorbing. And yeah, I cannot speak more favorably about homeschooling than I am. But like I say, for some students, perhaps schooling is the best. Also, there are so many different schools. We do stay out on a farm, and there are some lovely little farm schools. They're not overcrowded, so the kids do get one-on-one attention. They are also following a curriculum of some sort, and they also then have the advantage of learning to make butter or just practical things that you aren't taught in school. So that's very nice. Obviously, they also the advantage with us, like I said, you can go ahead with the units, you can repeat the units, and so you can go on holiday out of season, which is way more affordable. The libraries are a lot more quiet, and so yeah, I could just go on and on about the benefits that I have found. So yeah, thank you for listening to me. Please comment, let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to know that possibly I can help with. Maybe something that I said that you could help me with. Maybe you have an idea. And yeah, be sure to check out the links below. Please share. If homeschooling isn't for you and this video just happened to pop up and you were just curious to have a listen, then share it to somebody that maybe might be interested. I really will appreciate that. I'll appreciate just you clicking on the thumbs up just for the effort of making this little video and the being brave and putting my face out there. I do apologize for all the ums and ahs. Like I said, I prefer to do this unscripted so that it's very natural and it's just us chatting. So, okay, thank you for listening. Click subscribe and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.